Hey everybody, welcome back to the Planeswalker Coach channel. I'm Paladin Robin. Folks, I got this really cool Planeswalker review for you folks today. This one is on Archangel Elspeth. Before we get started, of course, we got to make sure we give thanks to Webcore. Webcore, thank you. You guys have been awesome to us, so that way we can be awesome to all of the other players and all the viewers that are watching this. They've given to us this amazing Planeswalker here so that we can do these reviews, and then that way you guys can have an informed kind of mindset when you guys decide if you want to pick up this Planeswalker or not. All right, so that being said, let's get into it. We have a couple of things we want to go over. Here's the first one. This is a passive ability called Archangel Touch. When a creature leaves your graveyard to your hand or to the battlefield, that creature gains the angel subtype. Then that creature gets flying and vigilance. This is a really cool ability. You can definitely throw a lot of cards into the graveyard, pull them out with other cards, or pull them out with this first ability that I'll go over in a minute, and they'll have the nice angel subtype. This Planeswalker is obviously a Planeswalker that's going to be a themed Planeswalker, and you'll see that in a minute. Got a lot of things that it can do with the Archangel or Angel theme, and you'll see that in the video that I'm showing you guys today. All right, so you can take a look. The mana bonuses here, you get 5 for the white, which is pretty nice. Got 2 for the blue and 2 for the green. Very cool. A lot of players like the higher numbers here for at least 1, and then you get that here with Archangel Elspeth. So very, very cool. Now, getting back to these abilities, Sacred Search is the first one that you can get for 6 loyalty. Destroy the top 4 cards of your library, then return the first creature card from your graveyard to your hand. That card gains 15 mana. Now you can see that there's going to be a theme, right? And we talked about that just a little earlier. The theme is that there's going to be a lot of power if you go with angels. Now, what you'll see is you can throw creatures into the graveyard. That's probably what I would do for this first ability here. You can do that with Dihada, Binder of Wills, that Vanguard card. That's a really good one. It'll send creatures into the graveyard, and then you can use this, and hopefully you'll be able to pop them out with 15 mana, put them back into your hand. If it's a cheaper creature, you'll be able to play it straight like that. So that's really cool. I think Karn Scion of Urza is another one that does kind of the same thing. And then also Kroxa and Konoros as well will do the same thing. What we're trying to do, if you're going to use this first ability here, is throw creatures into the graveyard and then pull them out with most of their mana paid off or all of their mana paid off. So this is a really cool ability here. Alright, so the second ability is called Holy Call. It's going to cost you 10. Target creature you control gets +X/+X, then gains lifelink. Then that creature is reinforced X times. X is the number of angels you control. Okay, so like I said, this is a themed Planeswalker, and the theme that you want to be playing is angels, right? So you can see that here. If you got a lot of angels, maybe at least 3, that's going to help you to buff one of those angels. You'll reinforce them. Hopefully you'll have a couple of really big, strong ones, and then they'll get even stronger. So really cool one here. I think you can obviously use it with angels. Archangel Elspeth, the Vanguard card, is another one that you can kind of have some usage for. That's going to help you get the angel subtype on bigger creatures. Obviously you're going to want to do that because they're going to get this buff here. That's a reinforcement, and then the bigger the creature, the stronger it will be with the buff here. So that's something that you want to just keep in mind. Now finally we have this one, Heaven Army. Destroy all creatures. Return the first creature with the greatest mana value from your graveyard to the battlefield under your control with its reinforcements. That creature gains shield counter 3. So what I like with this one here is that it goes well with all of these cards that will give you the shield counters, right? So kind of think about it like this. There's cards like Season of the Burrow and Crumb and Get It. Those are good cards to play with abilities like this. And the reason being is you can have creatures on the board. You'll play the Season of the Burrow. That's one of those cards that's got the spree. You hit that 3 spree, that 3rd spree, and then all of your creatures are going to get shield counter 1. So at that point, you can pop this thing. It'll destroy all the creatures on the board except for yours ones, because you have shield counter 1 for all of them, and then you'll keep your creatures alive, and then you can kind of flip the battlefield there. Crumb and Get It, kind of the same thing. All of your creatures don't get the ability to have that shield counter. I think that one is a special one where you only can pick 1, but you know what, that's fine, because at least you're going to be able to save one of your creatures there, and then hopefully get another one saved here. And that's really cool because all of the opponent's creatures are going to be destroyed. Okay, so let's take a look at the deck that I built here. This one is called Angel's Assistance. This is a really good one. As I mentioned, you want to talk about themes, right? You want to use themes, and this one has the angel theme in full effect. You can see here, we have Atraxa the Grand Unifier. This is a Phyrexian angel. This is my favorite angel that we have out right now, Aurelia's Vindicator. This is another angel. I'll read this one to you, actually, because this is actually a real big part of the deck. At the beginning of your turn, if this card is in your hand, increase this card's level by 1. This guy is 10. When this creature is revealed, exile the first X cards from your graveyard. When this creature attacks, return the first X cards from your exile to your hand. X is this card's level. Then the last 2 cards in your hand gain full mana. So you see what we're going to try to do here. We're going to try to use this card to get a ton of stuff for free, and then just use that to win games. Archangel of Tides, this is a good one here. Big creature, got 7. That's going to really help with that reinforcement. I talked about Season of the Burrow, right? Here it is. You get shield counters for your creatures to protect them from the third ability. I do like this one here, Time Vault. That gives you that double strike. That's pretty much the important parts. I talked about the Hada, right? And I really say this is a really interesting deck. You guys got to take a look at it, build it for yourselves. Okay, let's take a look at some gameplay here. What we're going to try to do is get our Aurelia's Vindicator out early. That one's going to be able to help us play some really good offense and really good defense. And that's really the strength of this deck. It's a very, very good defensive deck. It plays a lot of defense very, very reliably. And that's just something that's going to help you win a lot of games if you play decks like this that's got a lot of good defensive things going. Alright, Cryptex is out. I like Cryptex. You'll see that in a lot of my videos. Cryptex is great. Helps you to get those gems converted your way. Okay, Aurelia's Vindicator. Go like this. Put in the mana on it. That's really good. We're going to get that one paid off really quickly with any luck. Yep, there we are. Okay, very cool. And then Atraxa. Alright, so this is looking good. Aurelia's Vindicator looks like it's ready to be played. At this point, I'm just going to match this here because I want those loyalty gems matched and, you know, giving me the loyalty. When you have the Aurelia's Vindicator out like this, it's such an overwhelmingly good card that you probably don't even need to match gems, right? You probably just start exiling stuff out of your hand, kind of like I just did here. And what's going to happen, obviously, is you're going to return the first X cards from your exile to your hand, and they're going to gain full mana, right? The last 2 in your hand will give full mana, and these will be the last 2, right? Just because you exile those. Now, go like this. Kind of want to match more loyalty here. Season of the Burrow is going to destroy this guy. And then go with an extra swap here. Another extra swap. Kind of just trying to load up on these loyalty points here. Sacred Search, very cool. Oh, Archangel of the Tides. We're doing great, guys. This is really nice. Alright, so as you see, the Vindicator attacks, and when the Vindicator attacks, it pulls cards into your hand, right? Interestingly enough, I only have 1. But that was to be expected, as you can see. Alright, there's Atraxa. We'll throw this one into the graveyard. And here we are. We're looking. Go like this. And then there's the free stuff. What I want to do is take a look and see if I can get some really cool things for free. I think we'll go like this. Anytime you want to do lots of damage, Archangel of the Tides. Tides is one. Alright, so the Hada Binder of Wills is coming out. That's going to be excellent. And you know what? Looks like we have all 3 of our angels out. So I'm just going to start getting this guy to be in the playing field. Right there. And then the Archangel, well, the Vindicator pulls the last 2 out of the exile. Gives them free mana here, as you can see. Alright. I would like another Atraxa. Let's see, I got one Atraxa coming already. And I tell you what, we'll go Season of the Burrow. I want that one for free. And like I said, the way you're getting them for free, obviously, is that you're gonna pull them out of the exile, and then when they come out of the exile, that's gonna give them full mana because of the Vindicator. All right, we're looking good. Just go like this. We'll get some cards out, and then we'll get some cards for free. Dihada, Archangel of the Tides. Very cool, very cool. At this point, let's go like this. Wow, nice cascades on this game. Very cool. And then I tell you what, we'll see if we can get something for free. That's what I really like about this deck. It's really good offensively and defensively just because you can get a ton of stuff for free, right? And I think with this deck, if you take a look at the spells that you're getting in this deck, they're awesome defensive spells, right? Season of the Burrow, excellent spell for defense. The other one there is Requisition Raid, another excellent card for defense. Okay, let's see, we'll throw this one into the exile just because we would like it, but we would like it for free. And Time Vault, throw that into the exile as well. Time Vault is so awesome because that will give you the double strike. And then I tell you what, let's see if we can get another one here that's almost free. Okay, all right. What I'm seeing is, let's move all this down. Do we have an Atraxa already? Yep. All right, so we're looking good. At this point, what I'm gonna go with is this here, a Vindicator. Yeah, I'll go with this, Archangel of the Tides. And folks, this is going to be the end of the game. You can see that we're doing a great job of just putting out offense, but really being steady defensively. And that's the strength of this deck. You get a lot of free stuff that's going to help you offensively and defensively. And really, this is just a great all-around deck that's just really effective. And really, a lot of times what we're trying to do is just get cards out, right? And that's what this deck does. It gets cards out. You can see this here. We're going to win it on this turn. Folks, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We do these videos for you guys. We want to take care of you guys. But we need your help. Please take care of us. Like and subscribe. That really helps us. Share with all your friends. That really helps us. And you know what? That's it for me. Good gaming, guys.